You've seen the YouTube thumbnails, exploding teeth, toothpaste on fire. Dentists hate this trick, but clickbait isn't just for YouTube, it's alive and well in dental health articles too. Today I'm diving into some of the wildest, weirdest myths about teeth that somehow made it to the headlines and sadly into people's mouths. Let's fact check this dental drama. This one's gonna be juicy.
Gluing your tooth back on, what's the worst that can happen?
Oh boy, anytime a video starts with what's the worst that can happen, you already know it's going downhill fast.
This tooth has 3 layers: your enamel, your dentin, and your pulp. When you fracture your tooth like this, there's a high chance that the inside of the tooth or your pulp has been exposed to the bacteria in your mouth.
Exactly. So the pulp is the nerve center of your tooth. So once the bacteria gets in there, it's game over, infection, pain, abscess, the whole nightmare package.
So those bacteria can travel from your mouth to the inside of the tooth and eventually cause an infection and even an abscess. Even though you might be gluing the pieces back together, probably have bacteria and now crazy glue that have touched the inside of your tooth, so I go see a dentist ASAP.
Crazy glue inside your tooth is not just dangerous, it's toxic. I mean, I get DIY, but this isn't IKEA furniture. Super glue might hold your broken phone case together, but not in your mouth. Not only is it toxic, if ingested, it can trap bacteria, damage the nerve, and make actual treatment way harder. If your crown falls out or a tooth breaks, here's the pro move. Grab a little dental wax or even sugar-free gum as a temporary cushion and call your dentist. Super glue, that's a no for me.
Huh? You hate the shape of your teeth.
This one physically hurts me. Literally, people are using nail files to reshape their front teeth. I can't believe I have to say this, but your teeth are not acrylic nails. Once you grind away enamel, it's gone forever, and the nerves inside, they don't like being messed with. Think of enamel like the screen protector on your phone. It keeps everything safe underneath, but grind it down, and now you're one sip of cold water away from pain and regrets. Okay, first of all, brushing your teeth like you're scrubbing a dirty pan, not how teeth work. Oh, the charcoal craze. Every influencer seemed to be brushing with what looked like chimney suit, and yes, it can make your teeth look whiter short term because it's abrasive, but that's exactly the problem. It's too abrasive. Imagine scrubbing your hardwood floor with sandpaper. That's exactly what charcoal toothpaste does to your enamel. And once that layer is gone, guess what shows through? The yellow dentin underneath.
Oh, what is that? Oh my God! What is that?
Okay, apparently someone on TikTok claimed cavities are caused by microscopic worms eating your teeth, and I wish I was joking. Look, while that was a common belief in the Middle Ages, science has thankfully caught up. Cavities are caused by bacteria, mainly Streptococcus mutans, which produce acid when they digest sugars. And that acid dissolves enamel, and bam, cavity. No worms, just science. Sorry, TikTok. Okay, come on. Dental x-rays give less radiation than eating a banana. You don't need to run across the city like you're avoiding a nuclear blast. Meanwhile, the patient's sitting there like, wait, am I about to turn into the Hulk? Fear-mongering at its finest. Yes, x-rays use radiation. No, the amount from dental x-rays is not going to fry your brain. In fact, a set of BioWings gives you less radiation than a cross-country flight, and we wear those lead aprons just to be extra cautious. Avoiding x-rays means we miss early signs of decay, cysts, or worse, oral cancer. So you're skipping x-rays to avoid possible risks while ignoring very real ones.
A fluoride poison out of your mouth. Fluoride is literally a made-up word from the...
Okay, first of all, every word is made up like every single word in the English dictionary. That's literally how a language works.
Fluorine on the periodic table. It is a toxic halide chemical. And a lot of people don't know this. Sodium fluoride, which is the primary ingredient of fluoride in toothpaste, is actually a principal ingredient of rat poison.
Okay, so is water. Rat poison can be made with water too as an ingredient. Doesn't mean you stop drinking water. Context matters.
Rat poison was made from sodium fluoride. This is toxic. We believed fluoride would make your teeth stronger.
Except it does. Millions of patients, decades of research, fluoride remineralizes enamel and helps prevent decay. This one really gets me. Fluoride isn't some government mind control substance. It's a mineral that strengthens enamel and helps prevent cavities. Yes, too much can be harmful, just like too much water can drown you. Decades of research back its safety and its effectiveness. That is why communities that add fluoride to water have way fewer cavities. It's not a conspiracy, it's chemistry.
The shocking truth about teeth whitening that you need to know. So I had my teeth professionally whitened by my dentist, Dr. Asha. She was telling me about some horror stories, or like at-home teeth whitening kits that are commonly bought over the internet and how they can be...
Yeah, Amazon is not the place you want to be buying random brands of whitening products and putting it directly on your gums.
They can be dangerous and cause irreversible damage. And if you don't believe me, here's a picture she showed me.
This is an example of a lady that did home walking herself and has ended up with some...
Oh man, this is exactly why we don't mess around with mystery whitening gels. That black area, that's not some filter, that's literally her gum tissue burned away.
Since where she's cauterized her gum tissue. In some cases, they end up with no gum tissue in that area. Fine.
Is it?
So Black Triangle sounds like something from Star Wars, but in dentistry, it's not so cool. It makes permanent gaps between your teeth where the gum tissue is gone for good. It's done. It's never coming back. Here's the truth. Over-the-counter whitening done correctly is generally safe, but some people go way overboard or use some sketchy products from unregulated online sellers, and this can also be found on Amazon. Think of it like tanning. A little controlled exposure is okay. Laying on a roof with tinfoil for hours, not smart. If you have sensitivity or gum irritation or suspect enamel loss, see your dentist before doing anything else. That is a giant gallon of coconut oil. Also, 20 minutes of swishing oil. You could have brushed and flossed twice by now and still had time for coffee. I'm all for natural options where they're evidence-based, and coconut oil can help oil pull and whiten teeth, but it won't help remineralize enamel, fight decay, or replace fluoride. And toothpaste, no, it doesn't cause cancer. That rumor came from cherry picking a single ingredient, triclosan, which some brands have already removed. I do recommend coconut oil within your toothpaste, but if it worked as well as fluoride, trust me, we'd all be using it today. Look, I get it. These headlines are wild and clicky for a reason, but your mouth is part of your whole body, and treating it like it's some DIY project from TikTok can do some serious harm. So next time you see a too good to be true dental headline, pause, think, or better yet, just ask your favorite YouTube dentist. And as always, brush smart, floss like a boss, and stay smiling.